Hello, good morning, friends. This is the first topic I am start from scratch. LSO and they in the mainframe we have like a transaction processing, online transaction processing, and batch processing. The online processing can be run by using CSES and batch processing can be run by using JCL. And these are like program development. We can able to develop the mainframe application based on these languages: COBOL, PL1, Fortran, and C, CPP. But maximum efficiency will do the development will using COBOL and PL1. These are like VM virtual machine extended architecture. These are the advanced operation time sharing, electronic effect, program development, and system software development. And coming to large computer system, these are like overview of the architecture of the computer system, how the system has been run with MBS mainframe system, control processing, system controller. And these are the application layer, and these are like a how the control unit, local IO devices, and the communication air control will be used. Coming to the architecture, next hardware component. The why we call like a mainframe system has a S390 model and it is having 34-bit and support like a 24-bit. What it mean 24-bit means it is like extended with a 16 MBA line, and 31-bit means it will extend till 2 GB. So, and next these are like architecture of the again CEC and the OS component and how the OS layer will be defined. What is mean by S360 and when it has been implemented? We can able to see that S360 has been implemented in 1960 and S370 1970 and S390 it has been developed in 1990. And the MBS evaluation, the overview of the MBS evaluation from initial MBS, it has been developed with MBS MBT, and then 1966. Then the version has been upgraded with OS VS1, and then it has been moved to MBS XA and MBS XA to MBS ESA. And the OS 390 has been implemented updated in 2006. Like what is mean by address space? We are called like generally the what is the mainframe system has been 31-bit race, 24-bit address. What is mean 24-bit address? See, we can able to in the virtual machine we can able to see that's a private area and the common area. What about accessible till the extended 24-bit address that is has been 16 MB line. After that system has been updated 31-bit address, it has been extended, the common area has been extended till it is the extra memory has been increased with 128 times for the 31-bit address, because the for 24-bit address the virtual machine run till 16 MBA, but for 31-bit address it has been extended till 2 GB. How much it has been increased means 128 times it has been increased. Now how the address space has been created? Once the address space has been logged, our system it will gone. Now whenever the user has been logged, the address space will create login, and the address space will delete once you log off from the system. And these are like MBS 31-bit address support from the 1985. Today we are running with S390 model. By model means it is run with the 24 and 31-bit address. And these are like a major MBS architecture. And the MBS support like a multi-programming and multi-processing. And these are like a virtual storage and the BCP functions. These are like main concept. We can able to have to learn what is means virtual storage pages and what is the real storage and what is the auxiliary storage. What is mean paging? Whenever we are doing the processing from auxiliary storage to real storage, then we call like a paging operation. What it mean page out the data will transfer from the real storage to auxiliary storage. That is we call like a page out operation. And virtual storage we also call like a pages, and real storage we also call like a frames, like a mainframes. These are like a mainframe call also like a real storage. And the auxiliary storage are like also called like a slots. Sometimes we call like slots. And these are like storage types: central storage, auxiliary storage, virtual storage, and expanded storage, cache storage. And these are processing storage, processing type I told just now. What is mean processing? And it is a process when system 4K moving from auxiliary storage to real storage. And page out nothing but processing 4K moving from real to auxiliary storage. Real 2 means frames to slots. Auxiliary storage nothing but slots. And the security, we will doing like security with rack of user profile and resource profile. And the user profile will be having user ID, password, owner, and these are like a security will be done by using for the mainframe system. And the rackup profile will having like these are the security operation for the rackup profile. And what are the data types we are using in the mainframe system? Means we are using like a non-VSM data set and VSM data sets. What does mean VSM data set? They're like VSM having like four types of data sets. One is an KSDS, ESDS, RRDS, and LES, which is in a higher and which is in a highest efficiency. We can able to see LA and DA, IA and SA. What are the non-VSM dataset? Non-VSM contain two types again subdivision. One is sequential dataset, another one is PDS dataset. But VSM having high performance than non-VSM datasets. In dataset and IBM nothing but a file. And ESL nothing but it is a sequential file which is stored in the order whatever there. And the PDS nothing but in a collection of the sequential data set. This is the format to store for the PDS. And index, this is a KSDS file having like a two types of component: index component, data component, and the primary key is located with a match with the sequential key. And these are the devices which support like a printer, spool, and tape. What are the tape? How the tape means what is the sequential file? It will store card reader, DASD, and expanded storage. And these are the data sets support in MBSE SA system. You can then VSAM, QSM, BPAM, and ISM, BDM. And this is like a access method interface, how the MBS ESA support user program. Once it is enter the user program, then it will run in the MBS ES system, then it will connect with the channel subsystem, then it will go to like devices. Coming to the DASD devices, how the DASD has been structured with how the capacity of the DASD, we can able to see that these are the DASD devices. The capacity of the DASD volume contains the 0.947 GB. And the capacity of DASD, it contains the multiple of 56 KB, and with a multiply with a number and one the volume, how many cylinders we have to decide, and the tracks. And the track each track contain the 15 number capacity having 56 KB. And then cylinders, after multiplying with the cylinders we will get like a volume, then finally we will get like a DASD. To calculate the DASD, we can able to see the multiply with the 56 KB. And for the tracks, first tracks we have to multiply, and the cylinders, then we have to multiply with the number of mounted volumes. Then finally we will get like how much capacity of the DASD. And these are like a data types, databases we are supporting: independent, integrated, and DBM object use. And the relational data advantage. What is the advantage of a relational database? Concept easy and simple. It contains, it is stored in the table format, and we should like concentrate on only what, not on how. We have to just see what data we are going to retrieve. It just we need to retrieve based on this data, then we have to write the query here. And DB2, like we have like a YMBS DSA, DB2 relational database, and DB2 components, relational table, and we are going to write the query DDL, DML, and DCL. We will go through then the DB database concept, what is the content of each queries. And DBMS support, these are like the three operations: communication control, CACS, IMS, DB, DC, and TSY, ISPF operations. This is a basic overview of the DB2. A DB2 run with the start with application program. Once it is application program pre-compiler. What is the pre-compiler? It will extract the create the SQL and the COBOL statement. What will do in the DB pre-compiler? It will generate the DBRM, but after extracting the SQL statement in then it will create the binder. Bind it will do bind. Then it will do. We are doing the packages. In the pre-compiler stage, we are extracting also for the COBOL statement. What COBOL will do in the COBOL, then it will go like compiler and then link edit, and the link edit, then it will create the load model. But while executing the packages and the load model should be matched, then it will create the timestamp into the packages corresponding the load model. And DB2 program basically COBOL program embedded with SQL statement and the pre-compiler. What is the pre-compiler here? The DBRM. It will take here the COBOL is modified data source code. These are the topics have been covered. And next going to the DB2 database processing. What is the application program? And these are like application spoofy. We can able to we can run the DB2 based on different spoofy. Also we can run by using QMF. Also we can able to run. These are the interface with DB2 SQL and DB2 database, DB2 catalog. Also we can have. And DDL, what it mean by here we are explaining just now. What is the DDL command will come under create, alter, and delete. What is the DML will command select, update, delete, and insert operation. And DCL contains a grant and revoke operations. And DB2 catalog. And what is the spoofy? Spoofy contains the process of SQL statement, and DCL gen will generate a SQL and source language declaration. Thank you, friends. These are like topics I am going covered in today and for LSO. And next lessons I will cover more on the LSO topic, how it will interface the TSO and CACS. And then I will cover more on the topic. Thank you. Thanks for your time.